Hello everybody, welcome to the Tactical Dad podcast. I'm your host Matthew Cook and welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about the USPSA competitive shooting because that's where I'm going, people. That's what I'm going to try and do. That's what I'm going to do. So the United States Practical Shooting Association is what USPSA, that's pretty long, stands for. And after doing some research and looking into things, even made a few calls and spoke to a few people because I wanted to find out more. Since I'm new to this, I want to, keep wanting to find out where I should start, what I should try and do, yada yada yada. So, in this USPSA, the United States Practical Shooting Association, I found that it's the national governing body for the IPSC, which is the International Practical Shooting Confederation in the United States. USPSA competitions involve shooting at various types of targets, including cardboard and steel, whilst moving through a course of fire that simulates real-world shooting scenarios, so it sounds pretty badass. I watched a few videos as well, looks pretty cool. There are several different types of divisions, different competitive divisions for shooters to choose from, which was interesting to look at. So I looked there. That's probably not where you want to start, but I looked through it because I wanted to find out. So there's the production division. This division is for handguns that are at least 99% stock, no modifications allowed. Only iron sights are allowed, and the handgun must be semi-automatic with a detachable magazine. There's the single stack division. This division is for 1911 style handguns with a single stack magazine. Only iron sights are allowed, and the handgun must be a semi-automatic with a detachable magazine. Carry optics division. This division is for handguns with red dot sights or other optics. Handguns must be semi-automatic with a detachable magazine. The limited division. This division is for handguns with compensators and or optics, as well as handguns with a slide mounted red dot sight. Handguns must be semi-automatic with detachable magazine. Limited 10 division. This division is for handguns with compensators and or optics, as well as handguns with a slide-mounted red dot sight. Same again. The open division is for handguns with the same as the previous. The revolver, this looked cool, the revolver division. Never actually, oh no, I have, a long time ago. I've not shot much with a revolver. Revolvers must be chambered in a caliber between .38 special and .45 Colt. Pistol, and then there's the pistol caliber carbine, PCC division. This division is for semi-automatic carbines chambered in a pistol caliber. Carbines must have a detachable magazine and iron sights. So, geez, lots of divisions. So that's interesting. So, obviously, I am a beginner. Well, novice. I'm new. Right? You all know that if you've listened to any of the other podcasts. If you're new, welcome. I'm a novice. So there's lots of divisions to choose from. And it's important to note that there's other additional rules and stuff which you got to kind of check up on. Look in the rule book. The website's actually pretty good. It's very resourceful. Lots of great resources on the website. Just like IDPA, their website's really good. They do, so far from what I've found, these organizations do a really good job with their website, providing information, answers to common questions, and like rule books, and lots of resources. Very helpful. So I wanted to look at what should I do. I'm a novice. I clearly don't want to enter a competition, and I'm in a group of people that have been shooting for years and years and years, because that's gonna suck. It's probably gonna not only be embarrassing, but it's gonna be so discouraging that I'm probably not gonna get better. So I wanted to look into different skill levels. So I found that there are different classes. So the organization has a classification system that allows shooters to compete against other similar skill level shooters. So the USPSA is open to basically all levels of shooting, and they do unclassified, D class, C class, B class, and A class, and master class. The classification system is based on a shooter's performance in USPSA sanctioned matches, which is good. Like, you can't just go to the range and practice and make up your own competitions and say you're better. Like, they have to be sanctioned events, which I'm in favor of that. So as your skill improves as a shooter, you move up in classification, which is neat. To compete in USPSA matches, shooters must also meet certain safety requirements, follow the rules and guidelines set forth by the organization, which you can find on the website pretty easily. You got to adhere to the range commands and safety protocols, using appropriate, this one's always there, appropriate ear and eye protection. And you got to also show that your firearm is in good working order. Also, USPSA competition is challenging, it's very demanding, it requires a high level of skill and attention to detail, so you might want to do plenty of practice before. I may want to do plenty of practice, just as you might want to do plenty of practice before trying this. But it's good. If you're new to, they say that if you're new to practical shooting or just starting to compete, it's a good idea to seek out some instruction from experienced shooters and coaches to help develop your skills before doing this. So they're even kind of setting, they say for all skill levels, but they still want you to have a level of skill. So show some understanding, some knowledge of shooting, holding a firearm, some basic safety points and whatnot. So yeah, they cater to all skill levels, but go and see a coach and just like get to level 1, get past level 1 first and then do this, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get further than level 1 with the coach before I do competitive shooting, but we'll see which one happens first, because I want to get into it as quick as possible. So I think I might have the stomach to suck in a bunch of matches first and still continue to do it, but we'll find out. That's all from me today. That was us chatting a little bit about USPSA. I'm sure I'll know more and learn more as I do it and as I experience more actually doing the competitions, but today's information is helpful for someone like me, someone just like me, someone who's not as far along as me, and maybe someone who's just a step ahead that's never considered or found anything out about the USPSA. That's all from me. Have a good day. I'll speak to you next time.